Well, welcome back to Sosnovka NOT. Early winter, first day of winter. Well, we can start selling stuff now. We should be fine for selling. I'm just going to look after the animals first. Then I'm going to move some silage over from this fermenting silo into the silos. And then we will sell some wheat. Whether we get all that done in one go is another matter. We'll find out. But first I've got to clean up the animals. As you can see, they've got a fair old heap of muck here. And they're completely dirty, apparently, according for the pigs. So we'll start with those, and we've got to feed them a bit. And then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Oh, listen to that, I'm beginning to sound professional. It won't last, I tell you. It cannot last. Right, after you left me last time, I finished the mowing off on both meadows. All that grass is in, and we will see whether it will stay as grass now. Let's get in on the proper side. Shall we do this properly, hey? Oh, we'll even use the IC. How about that? There. Just drop in, get the wheel in the right place. I do like the way he's done the IC on this. It actually only as long as you've got the button held. Now it might seem a small thing, but it makes a hell of a difference when you are playing. As you can see, the productivity of the pigs, it's up to 90. That's good enough, but the cleanliness is 0. Right. So we must get down and do those first. Just put the brake on. I don't remember which one was the brake now. I've done away with the separate handbrake now, and I've gone on to just using the gearbox handbrake, because it was causing me all kinds of problems. Oh, we've got to lower it first, you fool. I'll just hop back in. Now we're trying. If at first you don't succeed, give up. That's it, we've got it. Alright, let's close the door up. But the only thing he hasn't quite got right on this is the just talking about the class, it's the noises of the doors open and closing don't always coincide, especially when you come in from outside. Not so bad when you're inside, you open and closing, but we can't have everything. We would ignore that. I don't normally use IC anyway, so the fact I'm using it is a bonus. Let's just put the brake. I can't quite get used to the fact I've got no sound effects now on the brakes. That sounds about right. Oh, I don't think I'm close enough, am I? No, I'm not. Nowhere near close enough. Right, let's I will learn to drive one day. We're that far away, we should be closer there. Didn't bother to shut the door again. That looks better. Got it. Don't think the brakes hold quite as well on the gearbox for handbrake. Not as a complaint, but as I say, it was causing me all kinds of problems, because I couldn't get the two brakes lined up often. Just come right out. Should be clear up now. Hook up to the trailer and get everything cleaned up. Now pigs will be going, as I have indicated. Just what usual to feed up first. There'll be a lot of stuff left in the mixed feeder, but can't quite see the sense in grass. With the amount of fields we've got, grown stuff just to feed to the pigs, we might as well get some money for it. Although the pigs are a better bet now than they were, Breeding rate has been increased, I believe. I'm using a dev version of seasons on here. This is the only one I'm using, the dev version. I'm using that in readiness for when version 2 is ready for testing and showing off. And yes, they are making a version 2. I had word from one of the devs, and be a little way away, he says, but he's just checking to see who was ready to do it, and I'm going to just drop out. Was it just put that in there now, and we should better stay in cab, he said, hopefully. Let's get around and get the pigs done. Now we've been 5 minutes, ain't really done anything yet. Not unusual for one of my videos. Alright, some of you may be wondering what happened to Old Ridge. Well, it will be back. I just was a bit ill yesterday. I'm recording this on a Thursday, and I was going to record the Old Ridge Wednesday, but I didn't quite feel up to it. And things are still a bit here and there at the moment. Things are improving with the wife. She goes up to the hospital tomorrow to be checked over to see how she's doing. Hopefully she'll get the all clear that she's as well as can be expected. Right, stop that there. Let's put the brake on and tip this back in. And we just lift that out of the way. Might as well leave it running. I do like these classes, so I think I said before, not as quick as the JCBs, but we'll switch that off. Not as quick as the JCBs, but they still have a certain something. So if I go to the wrong place, I'm going to get rid of the muck too. Been thinking about that. It's a bit too much of a cheat to have that on the farm. So if we can't produce the muck ourselves, we won't be mucking the fields. We've got plenty of slurry, but I will be putting a slurry tank in there to get rid of the excess slurry until we can use it. There will be rather a lot. Right, let's just put this down. Yeah, I've gone a bit quiet again. Story of my life at the moment. Quiet periods. We tip this back in. Lift it up, switch it off, and then get round to the sheep, and it should be this lot all done. That's a nice herd of cows. Herd of cows? Of course I herd of cows. Oh, sorry. Just feeling a funny mood at the moment. I hope it lasts. I'm never happier than when I'm messing about in a tractor. In real life I have driven tractors, only small ones. We had one at the Maltings I worked we had 3 in total over the years I was there. We started with a British Leyland. Yes, a British Leyland tractor. Not recommended. Fairly awful, I think is the word. Then we had a Case. Both of those were second hand. And we ended up in they really bit the bullet and bought a brand new John Deere. Don't ask me what number it was. That one I didn't actually get much chance to drive, I'm afraid. Well, at that time people had decided I was an awful driver, not to be trusted. Now I think we've got some grass and some hay here, so not all, we may not have picked all this up. And what I'm going to do is go backwards and have a quick look. Just lift that up and switch it off again. Whoa. Oh no, this is just a little bit at the end there that sort of missed. Let's see if we can pick this a little bit up here. There's grass. Hay, are we? Looks like we've got more of it this time. Well, there's our winter. I think I bet in winter rape there, and it's looking good. I decided to use rape in the big meadow or in the big field, so we get a good crop. So I'm not going to be doing pigs. I'm not going to want any straw, I would imagine, for next year, but possibly the year after. Although we may be getting a little bit short by then. Just fold this up before I actually go in there. I have switched the little laser off now, I think, yeah. Must get in the habit of doing it. I don't need it on except for setting it up in the first place. Drop it down. Oops. I done a disco. I always used to make fun of Disco when he first started using IC, because he's always chanting if he's getting in and out. Things like break on, door open, get out, door closed. It amused me. Alright, let's just see what we want, shall we? See what we want in there. Straw, hay in the cows, straw in the pigs, and hay and grass in there. So we do the straw first. I want to take it out of the bins, I think, rather than bother to get their bales out at the moment. I will have to use all the bales up, but just not now. Oh. Oh, come on, straw. Whoop, gone past it. I swear the brakes ain't that good on the gearbox model. You can see it's creeping all over the show. Come on. Right, let's get some straw in here first. I will be having to give a full fill up fairly soon. We don't use all we got in here. Now all the question here is always finding the right place. My word, we found it first time. That's unusual. Well, I'm saying we ain't going to use it all. But we are, aren't we? We're going to have to fill up again. They were short. I'm going to do another attempt to get 3.1 altered to suit this. Basically, because what I'm doing with the silage, it'd be handy to have 3.1 working. But that means a lot of work in GE to get it to the position I got 2. And other news, Johnny Vee, I think it's still working on a new version of Sosnovka NOT. This will be, I think, a production version. I think you're talking about putting some production stuff in. Or at least if he makes some pads like Stevie does, just so we can drop some production stuff in. I'm not a great user of production equipment. I know Species is, he loves it. I'm more a straight farmer, as you know. I don't lumber, which is one of the reasons I took out the 12-day challenge. I just I couldn't face another half a dozen, no, 20 or 30 episodes of doing nothing but logging. Well, we haven't got there this time. Don't think we can find the trigger this time. I haven't got it. That's it. Not the easiest trigger to find. Whoa. Not coming in the best way either. This episode's going to be mainly feeding, I think. Well, that's it. That's the straw done. I think we wanted hay next. Not going to bother fill them right up with everything, just to get them out the orange, just so they're all shone green for a short while. And I'm still only on one time. This one I swap between the time, and I do use fast forward on here. Not recommended by Realismus, but that I haven't as yet had any problems. But I wouldn't recommend it for everyone, because if you have got a long-term game you want to keep going, probably not the best thing to do is to try that. I'm just going to have a quick look here. Just hay and grass. Well, hay. I'm not going to put grass in this winter, so we can't feed grass anyway. Yeah, no. Yeah, but there this time, right. There's grass. Ah, yeah, we are. That's what I want. Once I've emptied out here, I may empty these out, then I'll start on the bales. Next year, just about all my grass is going to go in for silage. Alright, get here first, then go and have a look at the sheepies, or as Species calls woolly crunchies. That's a lovely description. It fits them beautifully, especially if you're getting close to them and listen to them eating. I'm going to use the big class for moving the stuff about, especially on that 50,000 litre trailer. Coming the other way, it's going to be easier. And what do you all think about first the freebie, the horse freebie from Giants? I think it's excellent. Not enough small equipment, but then again, the map that comes with it is not a small map. And then you got the paid for DLC. I'm quite delighted with both of them. I'm happy. Might sound a bit like a fanboy, but I am happy with both. What I do there, that done, so I'm just gonna take this trailer off. Sheet it up. Yes, I'm not bad as I can sheet it up whilst I'm on the move. I know lorries have those type of sheets, but I don't think too many trailers do. remember when I first saw what they call the easy sheet system. I know, how lazy can lorry drivers get? I didn't tell them that. And that's only joke. I used to get on quite well with our drivers. I might get used to this, using the IC stuff. It won't last. I swear that moves. It won't last. Let's shut the door. It does tend to bang shut a bit before it should. Alright, let's park this one up and get the big classic. How long we got before we got 8 days before maintenance? We're soon going to have a big maintenance schedule coming up. How are we doing? Yeah, I think we'll just get the silage moved across. I'm not certain how much we can take. I'm going to have to check on that. I think they're 250,000 litre bins over here. I think we're there. Bet we're not. No, we're not. Nowhere near. Oh boy. Cannot judge this the same in life. Just look out. Yeah, we're there this time. Put the brake on again. Oh, put the brake on, get out. Got it. Should have walked back to the door, but feeling lazy. Let's put this back in its hutch. Face it forward so we can see what we're doing. Switch off and let's hop out and get over to the big boy. Not the big boy, of course, of the class range. It's as big as I want. Get the steering wheel back in position. Shut the door. Shut the door, that's it. Doesn't always take. Don't know why I'm bothering to use the stick being a proper CVT. It's just got the one range. Let's come around and pick that up. Try not to run into any trees because I know that my mate Duck Lawley is always waiting for me to run into a tree. But he's rotten like that. I don't expect him to run into things. But if he watches this, you should hear something back from him, or at least I will. We're not quite close enough. Oh, we'll go back like that. I can't be bothered to. Right. We should be there now. Now, I'm not doing too well, am I? You can be honest. Got it. I got it perfect the second time. Hopped straight in without going to the door again. I'm going to lose my IC accreditation at this one. Right. Before we do that, I want to just have a quick look, see how much we've got in there. I think that'll be all we're going to actually do today is clear some of this across. we're only going to give it one load in there. Now we do rain tomorrow, sunny today, rain tomorrow, then snow on Thursday. When we get snow, I'll be doing some snow heaving. And actually, it's going to be quite a warm winter. Yeah, that muck is going. I'm going to get rid of that. Hopefully, I shall remember to do that off screen. I'm going to keep the money I get for it. Yeah. Yep. Now we've got the handbrake on. Come on. Don't run away like that. Yeah, I don't think the handbrake's working on the gearbox mod. Probably. I will have to see if there's a newer mod with a newer version. This is not the one off Mod Hub. This is the as a developer one, but from a couple of weeks ago. I'm getting there slowly. That comes, it comes up, and we're full. Oh, chicks. No, we'll let us go like that, but we'll just run forward. It may be something in the model, of course. Yeah, alas, poor pigs, I know you will. I wonder if Stu wants any pork. I'll let him have a couple of pigs. You have to collect though. So you have to come all the way up to Ukraine to pick up his pigs. I think he's already going to go to Blickden to pick up some sheep. Well, he's going to have to, because I'm not delivering, not for free anyway, and I made a real mess of that. There's a post behind us. I think we missed it. Don't think we missed it this time. No, we haven't. I think the only way out there, I'm going to have to go round, because I'm not going to get that here. I wasn't thinking, just sailed on too far to make the cut in. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah. Keep the foot on the brake. I can't trust the handbrake. Let's have a look, see how it's doing. Oh, they do that, and it should not have left the screen here. So it's going to be clever, but I forgot how much the slope was on this thing. Now we can have a look, and we can tap it another 16,000, but we'd do that. And I think we'd call that it for this one. Yeah, we'll come to 30 minutes. I'll say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not subscribed and don't wish to be beaten up by Stu and have him haunting you and anything else you can think of, please subscribe. It's for your own good. I'll get out of there at about 14. you've got any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, etc., why do you do this? And I think I'm probably overfilled it. Might get some of that into the codes anyway. Feel free to post such comments in the comment section under this video. And let's just see if I can get it right this time. And cut in earlier this time, out wide, and cut in about here. That's more like it. Oh, one thing I did notice in the since the horse, there's that cedar overloader. I may well swap one of my overloaders here for that, just to try it out. That looks quite neat, you know. Ton and a half left. Well, 15 for 1,500 litres left. Let's see if the cows can take it. You never know. And after we check that out, next time we will actually sell, if I remember, we will sell some good. No, one thing I've got to watch out for here. I've got to let it drop, keep coming up. Oh, we took it all. Because this trailer will not tip up in there. Which is why I've got the small trailer. Right. I haven't taken a screenshot. Now what should we look at? Oh, I think I'll have a look at this class. It's rather a nice beast. Before we put it in, just hop out here. Yeah, that looks a nice. Yes, that's a nice shot. I like that. Just come a bit closer and let's see if we can put it away without using the HUD. Another very good YouTuber, Mark DuPont, has never used the HUD, and he says it's easy once you know how. I'll take his word for it. I normally need all the help I can get. Right, grab that off for the moment. We adjust it. Help if I actually click. Ah, that's interesting. That's interesting. I can't get out. I think I broke the I broke the IC. How about that? Oh, was that expected to say the cheerio for that? Cheerio.